Ah, so, as I'm sure most of you are aware, um, the Ukrainians have entered Russia, invaded Russia for the first time. This has never happened before. Yeah, they've sent a few drone strikes and spec ops guys across the Russian border, but they have conventional forces, regular troops, boots on the ground in Russia, and they're going to try to stay, it looks like. Now, the real question is, what are they hoping to accomplish? Are they hoping to boost morale? Are they hoping to try and get the Russian population to give up and demand that Putin win the war? Are they trying to get more Western aid? The last one is of interest because our election is only a few months away. Now, that being said, is what are they trying to do? Is like they could be heading into a Gettysburg, like the Confederates did after when they invaded Pennsylvania. See, Robert E. Lee and the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia had attempted to invade the North once before, going into Maryland, and was stopped at Antietam. And Gettysburg was a complete disaster. But this is big news because it ends the World War I style stalemate that's been going on there for a long time now. And they're trying to break the stalemate. They're really trying to get Russia to transfer troops out of Ukraine, out of eastern Ukraine, and into Russia to fight off the invasion. And because the Ukrainians, no matter how much Western aid they get, no matter how many foreign volunteers they get, will not be able to take any real major objectives. So they are outside of Kursk, which was the scene of a huge battle in World War II. It was the scene of the last major German offensive in the east. And that being said, is the Ukrainians know that no matter how much Western aid they get, no matter how many foreign volunteers they get, they're not going to be able to take any real big objectives. They're not going to be able to take Moscow, they're not going to be able to take St. Petersburg, and they're not going to be able to take the Caucasus oil. It's just that simple. But they will probably be able to get Russian forces to leave eastern Ukraine and go into Kursk to push them out, or at least try to. Now the question is, can Ukraine hold on to its gains? Long term, I'm going to say no, but they can make enough of a ruckus to really make Russia exert itself, It's going to take a lot of effort to dig those Ukrainians out, but I'm pretty sure Russia can do it. Now, that being said, there are a lot of problems here. We as Americans, and indeed the rest of the world, the Western world, need to keep Ukraine afloat for as long as possible. This whole situation really reminds me of the Winter War, because it's like Finland put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, the Soviet Union won. They lost a lot of people and equipment, but they still won. They gained 10% of Finnish territory and 20% of their industry at the end. And it was a Pyrrhic victory, but a victory nonetheless. And this war could easily end up a lot like the Winter War. And I think it's heading in that direction. And I can really draw some comparisons between the Russia-Ukraine war and the American Civil War, because, there were a lot of early Confederate victories. No one expected the Confederacy to last as long as it did, but eventually it fell. And Ukraine could end up in the same situation. But with this whole thing on Kursk, I'm going to be watching this very carefully. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, Slava Ukraine. or however you pronounce it, but glory to Ukraine. And God bless them. And God bless Volodymyr Zelensky. He has been a great leader to the Ukrainian people. Anyway, that will be all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.